Hello there, YouTube. I am back, and I have a video about this laptop. Now, in my previous video, and the video before that, I mentioned that I'd be making a video about this. This is one of the This is one of the laptops I got with this machine, and then the compact laptop that I did a video about. And one more thing, um, that I want to address before I get into this video. The video I made last about the whole iDib situation. If you haven't, I kind of want people to see that because I kind of want, uh, I want people to see that just to see how, to understand for where I'm coming from and stuff. So, if you have seen that, do share it with other people, if you'd like. And if you haven't seen it already, go check it out. It's the one I did before this. But anyway, all done with that. That's all said and done. This is a Dell Inspiron 6000. And it's got the Inspiron word right on here. I kind of like how they put it there in big letters. Now this is a interesting laptop. This laptop is from about 2005, just when they came out with DDR2 memory. Now this is a cool laptop. I like how they engineered this. It's got a good weight. It's very well built. It's very sturdy. So is the compact, but I really like this. Oh, there's a nice silver plastic on here, and then on the sides you got like white around the edges. I think that's so cool. And you got it on the insides too. Like, this is silver, and then there's more white stuff. Oh, it's so cool. Now, there is speakers right here, but I'm not sure if these are speakers or if they're vents, because there's one of these on each side, and there's only one fan. So I'm not sure if these are for speakers or what. Excuse me. But before I turn it on, I want to show you one more thing. Now, instead of having a regular SATA drive, it has an IDE drive, which is kind of interesting. I wasn't really aware that they did that with laptops, but I'm actually not too surprised, especially because this is a 2005 model, so this is a transition time where all the companies were switching from IDE to SATA. Well, it has an adapter for the motherboard, but if you take this off, you'll see all the pins and stuff. This is an 80 gig drive. It probably moves at around 5,400 RPMs. I doubt it's 7,200. I highly doubt that. But it doesn't take too long to boot. It's not that slow. Not as slow as I thought it'd be. This stupid screw, I tell you. It's because the screwdriver is magnetic and the screw's so small. But anyway, yeah, I got this in fully working condition. It came with 1 gigabyte of RAM. It came with this hard drive. I gave it 2 gigabytes of RAM because I really don't think you should be running Windows 7 on less than 2 gigs. Unless it's Windows 7 Starter, but I still don't like running even that on less than 2 gigs, even though that the absolute maximum Windows 7 Starter will run is 2 gigs. But anyway, so it has an Intel Centrino Mobile, which is just a single core processor. So this computer is limited in the tasks it can do. It had Windows XP. It doesn't say professional or whatever. I think it had Home Edition. If we check the product key sticker, it'll tell us. Oh, it's upside down, but it says Home Edition. Yeah, you probably can't see that product key because I'm using a different camera today with bad quality. But if you were able to see that, bump it up to 1080p if that's even an option, and if you want, you can copy that because that's for Windows XP, not Windows 7. So I don't care if anybody takes that. Now this came installed with Windows 7, and the reason why I didn't reinstall 7 is, oh, that's just for my USB adapter. The reason I didn't install Windows 7 on here or reinstall it was because what was on here was running fast and stuff. It was running really good. So I just put a different user. Like, there was like nothing on here. So I think what happened is that the person who got rid of this had put Windows 7 on it a couple years ago, used it maybe once or twice, maybe a few times, and then didn't use it again. When I got this, the battery still had a little bit of a charge in it too. I thought that was kind of neat that it had a bit of a charge. But so yeah, I've got that was on here, that Acrobat Reader thing. I'm not really sure what that is, but it hasn't been bothering me, so I just leave it. For YouTube and stuff, it won't play. It won't really go beyond like 360 or 480. If I put in like a USB adapter or Ethernet or something, I can get it to definitely do 480. If I don't, if I don't use that, it'll only go 360. So I think part of the reason is because of the single core processor. But yeah, I mean it's still a good laptop. Like I use it for school stuff. I can do assignments and stuff on here. So it's a nice laptop. It runs decently. The internal Wi-Fi card is actually like also like a bigger one. It's like a more like a squarish rectangular one of those bigger ones that laptops between like 2003 and 2005 had. Again, this was a transition period for all companies, so of course it's gonna have a giant Wi-Fi card. So it does. That's not the fastest, but it is decent. Obviously down here it's not gonna be too good. So here we go. So 2 gigs of RAM, 1.70 gigahertz, and Intel Pentium. Oh, it says Pentium. I just realized it says Pentium. And that says Centrino Mobile. Oh, you know what? I bet that somebody put a Pentium processor in here, because I haven't disassembled this all the way. I have only disassembled it about halfway. So they somebody might have put a Pentium processor in here, which is fine, but it's only, again, it's only single core, so doesn't do much for me. So obviously we're going to load up Doom. Doom what does play on here pretty good. I'm trying to decide if, you know what? Yeah, I'll use Doom 2. Now this is what I use this laptop mostly for. I use it for music and playing movies for the DVD drive and playing lots of this. I play games, lots of Doom, Duke Nukem. I play a lot of that. So here we are. See, the frame rate is obviously pretty good. Yeah, I have the sounds on. And this is the same level that I was on when I was using the compact. There we go. We can see it a little better. There we go. There we go. See that? Yeah, this is an old DOS game for those who don't know about this, but I'm just gonna close it out now because, yeah. So, yeah, oh, one more cool thing I want to show you. Yeah, this is something I show people at school and stuff. They get all scared and stuff, and it freaks them out, and they think I'm doing something dangerously illegal. But anyway, yeah, that's probably gonna be about it. This is a good find for me, honestly. Even though it doesn't stream videos too well, it does play movies through the optical drive pretty good. Just because you doing something on the desktop without Wi-Fi, when you're watching high quality videos, like I mentioned in a previous video, you know, part of it relies on the internet to get that good quality. But when you're doing something on the desktop, you're not using internet, so you don't need so it's easier for it to play higher quality videos without dropping frames and stuff, which is good in my opinion. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe if you really enjoyed. If not, just leave a like, leave a comment or two if you want. That'll be it for this video. See ya in the next video, and goodbye.